Thank you so much for having me back to Charleston, South Carolina. I want to thank George and Steve and everyone else at Drayton Hall for making this possible. And I especially want to thank Richard and Jill Almeida for sponsoring this lecture. It's great to be back in Charleston. As a graduate student many years ago, I spent months working at the South Carolina Historical Society just down the block. My first faculty position was here at the College of Charleston, and my oldest son, who's now a towering 13-year-old, was born here in the city, and my wife and I spent many, many hours strolling him around the old city. So for personal reasons, it's really good to be back. But intellectually for me as well, this place holds a special meaning for me too. My new research has taken me far from the Low Country. I study the map making that went on in Nova Scotia and Tobago and the Indian frontier. But getting to know the South Carolina Low Country was really how I became a historian. It's the touchstone place that I keep coming back to. And when I started doing research on history of cartography, the first thing I wanted to kind of figure out was the maps of Carolina and what they said. So I'm delighted to be back here to walk the streets of Charleston again and speak to you about the maps that made Carolina.